English time. Hello everyone. I'm sure that you all know what extreme sports are, and I'm sure that you know at least one extreme sport. Here in this lesson in the extreme, you have 6 different extreme sports, but I'm not going to read that with you. I leave it to you to read about these sports and to be able to describe each of them in one sentence. Now I'll go back to your homework from your last lesson. There is your homework from the activity book. So please check your homework and then we will start the new lesson, the new thing that we have to do today. What is it that we are doing today? We are talking about future. You already know that we can express future using will, going to, and present continuous. We did that last year, so this is nothing new for you. This is just the revision. Let's see when we use each of them. Look at this here. We use will and infinitive if we talk about predictions, but predictions based on our own opinion. For example, I hope, I believe, I'm sure, etc. Then we use it for the promises. If I say, oh, I'll write to you, I'll clean my room, don't worry. Or immediate decisions. For example, you are hungry, and then I say, oh, I'll make you a sandwich. That is an immediate decision. The next example for the future form is be plus going to plus infinitive. We use it for the planned activity in the future, very near future, and we also use it for the prediction. But now the prediction is based on the evidence. Listen to these 2 examples. They will show you the difference. If I say, I think it will rain tomorrow, it is my opinion. That's not sure. But if I say, it is cloudy, it is going to rain, I have the evidence, and that's why I say it is going to rain. The third example for the future is present continuous. It is used when we have an arranged activity and we are sure that it is the activity which is happening in a certain moment in the future. For example, I'm traveling tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I've got a bus ticket. I hope that you understand this because you already know it, but it wouldn't be bad for you to write it into your notebooks. Please write it in your notebooks and then we will continue with the lesson. Here you have a couple of sentences in the exercise 4 where you can choose one of the 2 future forms. Please circle the right one and then come back to see the answers. Here are the answers, so you can check them. Look at the sky, I have the evidence. Then, I don't think. That's why you use will, personal opinion. Will miss the bus, it is also the personal opinion. It is impossible to say we are missing the bus in this situation. David is going. We have an appointment. That's why we use the present continuous. And I'll do the washing up in a minute. That is a promise. I hope you understand that. We use the future forms when we make arrangements. And then we most often use present continuous because we make arrangements. In the exercise 6, you have a dialogue between 2 people, but some sentences are missing. You have to put these sentences in the right place and then I will let you hear to the dialogue so that you can check if you did it in the right way. Do it now. Now we can check. Let's listen first. Listen to the dialogue and check if you did it well.
Unit 2B, Exercise 6. Discover functions. Listen and check.
What about meeting up sometime this weekend?
Sure, that sounds good. When?
Well, not Friday, because I'm going out with my brother. What are you doing on Saturday?
I'm busy in the morning. We're having band practice. I'm not doing anything in the afternoon. Any good?
Well, I thought I might go shopping, but I could change it.
Okay. Shall we meet up then? At Jack's coffee shop?
Yes, okay. Let's meet there at about 3.
Great. See you then.
Did you do it in this way? If you didn't catch all the sentences, if it was too fast for someone, I will show you the answers in this way, so you can check it now. I hope that you understand this. Whenever you make arrangements about some future events, you use some of future forms: will, going to, and present continuous, depending on how sure you are that the things are going to happen. Okay, I hope that you understand the future form because it's not new for you. Now let's move to some verbs of movement. Here in this exercise, in this box, you have a couple of words of movement. I'm sure that you know most of them, but just in case, if somebody doesn't know them all, I have written them down here so you can write them into your notebooks. If you know some of them, you don't have to write them. Just write those that you don't know. And now let's see if you understand those verbs. There are a couple of sentences, dialogues, and you have to put these verbs of movement into these sentences. When you finish, come back to check. This is the way how the sentences should look like. I'm not going to read. I will let you check by yourself. That would be all. So what did we do today? First of all, we just mentioned some extreme sports, and I told you to read about those extreme sports so that you can describe each of them in only one sentence. After that, we moved to the future form, and we talked about 3 different ways to express the future, and now you know the difference. And we talked about making arrangements, how to make arrangements for the future events using those future expressions. We also learned some new verbs of movement, and your homework will be to do the exercises in your activity book on page 18 and 19. The exercises are connected with future forms as well as verbs of movement and making arrangements. That would be all for today. Goodbye.